In today's class, I am going to teach the student of standard 10th about adjective. I hope you have already studied about adjective in your previous class and you know very well about it. Yet once again I am going to tell you about adjective. According to the definition of adjective, it tells that an adjective is a word that describe or qualify a noun or a pronoun. In another word, in another language, we can say that an adjective is a word that adds meaning to a noun or a pronoun in the form of negation or possession. That is known as adjective. वैसा वर्ड जो किसी नाउन या किसी प्रोनाउन की विशेषता या गुण, क्वालिटी, अवस्था को बताता हो वो एडजेक्टिव कहे जाते हैं. There are different or many kinds of adjective you have to study in English language or English grammar. Like let us study about them in detail. So different kinds of adjective I am going to explain you in detail. The first one is qualitative adjective. Qualitative adjective means by its name the adjective that qualifies or gives the quality of noun or pronoun, if even in the form of negative, negation or possession. It means negative, it means Ram is a short boy, Ram is a short boy, Ram is a big boy, like this. In positive sense, Ram is a tall boy or Ram is a happy boy. Now you can see on the display what is an adjective. Here an adjective is a word that qualifies a noun or a pronoun. For example, here you can see the underlined word like boy, sorry, good, or an intelligent. Ram is a good boy. Ram is a good boy. According to the definition of the adjective, it qualifies a noun or a pronoun. It qualifies a noun or a pronoun, and here you can see the boy is a noun and it is qualified by this word good and it is known as adjective. In the second one, you can see he is intelligent. He is intelligent. He is a pronoun and it qualifies by this word intelligent. And in the language of English grammar, we can say that this is the word that denotes an adjective. After the definition and the example of adjective, you can see the types of adjective here. There are 8 types of adjective you have to study about here. How much? There are 8 types of adjective. The first one is adjective of quality. Adjective of quality, it means the word that show the kind or quality of a person or thing. The word that show the quality of a person of a thing, of a place. It means any type of noun that is qualifies is known as a quality adjective. Yeah, adjective of quality. What type of man I was, what type of man I am. I am a good man. Good is the word that qualifies the man, and this is adjective of quality. You can see here also, Ram is a good boy. What type of boy is Ram? It says that he is a good boy, and it is a qualifying word. And you can say also adjective of quality. Adjective of quality. Here he is the pronoun, and it described by an intelligent word. That is also adjective. Intelligent is an adjective of quality, you can say. Here is also an honest man. What type of man he is? He is an honest man. And this is the adjective of quality. After the definition of adjective of quality, let us see the next. Attributive. Attributive adjective. When an adjective is used before noun, it is said to be used attributive. The adjective that can be used before a noun. Usually we can say in English language that an adjective usually used before a noun or pronoun. So most of the time, and several times you can see over here also, there is the word that is voice, and it is used before a noun, that is king. Adjective is used before a noun or a pronoun. You can see here king is a noun, and before it there is a word that is used for describing the king as wise. राजा कैसा है? राजा बुद्धिमान. Here wise is word used before a noun, so it is attributive. The next, one, adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity, it means the adjective that tells us about the number of thing, number of person, number of animal in the form of countable or uncountable. That is adjective of quantity. Here, adjective of quantity, the number that can be counted. Here is the definition written. Then adjective that shows how much a thing is meant. The example you can see: some milk, enough oil, sufficient, it means also enough. Enough. Some, enough, sufficient, and no are adjective of quality. Adjective of quality. There is a tree behind my house is big. There is a tree behind my house is big. There is a tree behind my house is big. You can see yourself the definition, the difference. So there is a tree behind my house is big. Here the big is a quality of the tree. Big is the quality of tree that show how much long it was or how much long it is. That is why you can say the big is the word over there in the sentence is known as adjective of quality. After adjective of number, how much pen you have? How much pen you have? If I told the answer, I have 5 pens. How much? I have 5 pens, and this is the 5. That is adjective of number. How many bananas you have? I have 12 bananas. 12 is the number. That is adjective of number. So what is your roll number in the class? I am telling that my roll number in class is 15. So I am the 15th boy in my class. So 15 is the number that shows adjective of number. I am the third son of my father. I am the third son of my father. It means the third, the number is adjective of number. After the fourth of the definition, I am going to tell you the fifth number. That is demonstrative adjective. I hope and even I have remembered in the previous chapter in pronoun I have already taught you about demonstrative pronoun. There I have told you when we said something about by taking this type of sight that there was a boy or that is the boy. It means when we use some sign to denote some person or some animal by using the hand, that is demonstrative. If the object is near to me, we can say this, and if the object is very far from me, we can say that. Here is also you have to study demonstrative in the form of adjective, and you can see the same: this, that, those, these and those. The definition is telling you that the adjective that point out which person or thing is meant is known as the demonstrative adjective. So what is there? What is there? So there is a boy that has a very good pen. There is a boy that has a very good pen. It means on the sentence or the example that's showing that is a boy. It means the sentence is telling us that the boy is very far. The boy is very far from me. Very far from me. That is why I have choose that as the pronoun. If the boy is near to me, then what we can use? If the boy is near to me, here you can see this. He is a boy. It means the boy is very close to me. Very close to me. That's why we can use this. It means the noun that can be denoted near to me is denoting as this, and if the noun is denoting as that, that means the noun is very far from me. Here you can see yourself by the note, if this, that, these or those are immediately followed by a noun, these words are called demonstrative adjective. In the last class, in the previous class, you have studied demonstrative pronoun. Over there, this is the demonstrative pronoun. But this and that can be used just before a noun. Just before a noun. Remember, focusly what I am telling you. If that, these, those, these, the word that is used just before a noun or a pronoun, then you can say that this, that, those, these are demonstrative adjective. Like an example, that boy, that boy. Here is the that and here is the noun. That is used just before the noun, just before the noun, and that's why we can say that this is demonstrative adjective. But here you can see that is here and noun is here. There is a lots of gap, a lot of difference between both of the sentence, both of the word. That's why we cannot say this is a demonstrative adjective, but this is a demonstrative pronoun. I hope you can get the difference between demonstrative adjective and even the demonstrative pronoun. In another example, this pen. Here is the noun, and the just before the noun, this word is used. It means this is not a pronoun but an adjective in form of demonstrative adjective. After demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun, you can see the difference by yourself. By taking some example, you can see by yourself on the display. Here demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun over there. You can see this is demonstrative adjective because this is used before a noun. Here this is used before a noun. In the opposite, in the another sentence, you can see this is a word and thereafter there is no any noun. There is no any noun. That is why you can say this is a demonstrative pronoun. If here this girl is a noun and before the noun this is the word, then you can say it is a demonstrative adjective. Otherwise, if there is a gap between this and girl, as here you can see that and pen, and there is a lots of gap between the two of word. That is why we can say that this is not a demonstrative adjective but a demonstrative pronoun. After demonstrative, I am going to tell you distributive adjective. I have once again remembering my word in the previous class that I have already told you about distributive pronoun in the previous chapter or previous class. But here you have to study about distributive adjective. In previous class you have built out about distributive pronoun, but here you have to study about distributive adjective. Let us see what is the difference between distributive pronoun and distributive adjective. According to the definition of distributive adjective, here the adjective which refers to each one of the number is known as distributive adjective. Means something that can be distributive among the people, among the noun. Like you can see here, each candidate is honest. It means there is a crowd of candidate, and in all the candidate, each one was honest. Everyone was honest. In the another, everybody is presented today. Everybody, that means there was a crowd of women, and in the crowd of women, everybody is presented over there. Everybody. The pronoun, the word that can be used for the every person in whole crowd or whole class or whole candidate, that are distributing to each other. That is why this is called distributive adjective. Here you can see the difference between distributive adjective and distributive pronoun, as you have find the difference between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. Here distributive adjective, it means the adjective or the word that is used for each and every one is used before, just before a noun. As here you can see, this is a boy and this word is used just before the noun. That's why it is called distributive adjective. If there is a gap between each and boy, as in see here, each and boy, there is a gap between both of them, and that is why it is known as distributive pronoun but not distributive adjective. It means distributive adjective is used just before a noun. Just before a noun. It means there is a close relation between distributive adjective and the noun, that is used compoundly in a sentence. That is why it is called distributive adjective. After that, it's time for interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjective, according to the word interrogative, it means the word that used to ask a question for somebody. The word that is used to ask a question for somebody is known as the word of interrogation, and here you have to study about the word that is interrogative but in the form of adjective. So how can you find an interrogative adjective? Let us see. According to the definition, you can see here what, which and whose are interrogative adjective when they are used with a noun. Once again, you can take the screenshot even to write the definition. What, which, those are interrogative adjective when they are used with a noun. For example, here, which room is hers? Which room is hers? Even thereafter, you can find the difference between both of them. If an adjective and pronoun, as the kinds of pronoun we have studied in the previous class, and there is the same name of adjective too, but there is lots of difference between the kinds of adjective and the kinds of pronoun. The kinds of adjective is usually used before a noun. Focus the word. The adjective that is usually placed before a noun, usually, as you can see here. This is the word which, an interrogative word, and it is used before a noun. Here. Now, that is why it is known as interrogative adjective. But if which is your room, which is your room, if the sentence is like this word is not an adjective. This word is not an adjective, but it is interrogative pronoun. You can say it interrogative pronoun, because the word that not comes before the noun. Here you can see the word that just comes before a noun. That is why it is called interrogative adjective. Otherwise not. The next one, the 8th number, possessive adjective. As I have told you, the same kind of pronoun and same kind of adjective can be repeated in the both of the lesson. So don't be confused, but find the difference between the pronoun and the adjective. Here you have already talked about possessive pronoun in the previous lesson, but here you have to study possessive adjective. Define the difference. What is the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective? According to the definition, you can see adjectives that shows possession is called possessive pronoun. It means when we have to show the right or possession on something or somebody or some noun, that is called possession. किसी वस्तु पे, किसी नाउन पे अपने अधिकार को शो करना ही possession. Like this is a pen, this is a pen, but it is mine. It is mine. जब इस पेन पे हम लोग अपना अधिकार दिखाते हैं, that is called possession. And here you have to study about possessive pronoun. It means you can see that example over there. My book, our class. My book, our class means adjective is always used before a noun. Adjective is always used before a noun, as I have told you the definition earlier in this class. Here you can see book is a noun and before it there is a word that is my, and this is possessive adjective because this person is here. This person is showing the possession on this book. Our class. This one is showing the possession on this class, showing the right of that class. That is why this is possessive adjective. I hope you can get me very well and find the difference. Also find the difference between pronoun and adjective and its kinds. I hope you can get me very well. Let's see in the next class. I will meet you very soon in the next video. तब तक goodbye, stay safe.